Jack?
Oh, come on, Donkey, look at him in his wee little boots. You know, how many cats can wear boots? Honestly.
Look, Mama, I'm a YouTuber. Aren't you proud of me? How's it going, my boys? Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great video here on The Savior Show. That's right, welcome back to the channel. I'm pumped up on high quality cracko. I'm jacked up, okay? And on the good stuff. So join the channel today if you're new to the channel, which is pretty likely. Become a sinner today and join this amazing community. Oh, I have to say, we're not a cult. We're not a cult. Before this video begins, I am just going to say, go check out my music on Spotify. If you like synthwave music and electronic music, I make a new special blend of electronic music, mixing all types of genres together. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself, so make sure you go check it out. Now today, boys, I have something very exciting because I'm going to be giving you my Stray review, okay? This is my Stray game review, my review of Stray, the new, happy, family-friendly cat game, which everyone is so excited about. You can do all of these activities in the new upcoming Stray game. Whoa. My daddy used my mama as a punch bag when she was pregnant, and that's why I came out the way I did. That's fucked up. So let's get on with my review of Stray and why you should be excited for this game, because I do think this is going to be a sleeper hit, but I think we need to temper our expectations. I don't know if I'm using correct English, I don't really give a shit. But anyway, this game is good, okay? I've played the early access demo. I'm not gonna pretend I've played the full release, but I have played a little bit of the game through my magical ways, and I do have to say it is pretty moist. It is a good game, but I do think people are going to be surprised with what kind of game this actually is. So Stray, if you're not aware, is a game in which you play as a cat, and like I said, you're going to be solving puzzles, you're going to be doing exploration type gameplay, and you're going to be interacting with other robots, okay? Because the whole point of this game is to try and basically make sense of this world around you, this cyberpunk world. What has happened to the humans? I don't know, maybe it's climate change. Oh no. So Stray is a very interesting premise, and that's what I like to see, because the gaming industry has become so stale now with its ideas, with its gameplay mechanics. I think we're all pretty tired of open world games, and I've talked before about the gaming industry and the modern day gaming industry and why most games suck now, with using, like I said, the same mechanics, a lack of creative ideas, and developers releasing unfinished games and expecting even more money from you. The way developers treat their audience and consumers now is absolutely disgusting. Imagine if Nintendo did a Cyberpunk 2077. That would never happen, and we need to get back to that quality state of games where it's released and it's actually working, it's actually marketed and advertised correctly, and it's not false advertisement, and it's actually an interesting, good game. We need to get back to that, and Stray looks like an interesting idea, so finally we have some creativity. So basically in Stray, like I said, you're doing all of these different things, going around, exploring, doing puzzles, and interacting with these characters. You can kind of think of it as Animal Crossing, although it's not quite as relaxing, and you don't really build up relationships with these characters, but you are given, you know, side quests and different fetch quests and stuff like that. And basically, you know, you can explore this cyberpunk city. It's not completely open world, but it does allow for exploration, which I think is pretty cool. You even have a dedicated meow button, which is pretty moist. I just think it's a cool idea having to play as a feline, as a goddamn disgusting little rodent. I mean, that's pretty cool. We don't get to see that often. So the thing that I have to stress is this game is going to be creative and it is going to be unique because it's from the same developers who made the Outer Wilds, not the Outer Worlds, which is a completely different game. I know they sound very similar, I always get confused, but the Outer Wilds is such a breath of fresh air, you know, it's completely different from most other games, and you just have to trust me when I say it's absolutely incredible. If you haven't played it yourself, it's a space exploration game which deals with like a time loop, and it's just done so well. You know, it's like, you know, these developers treat their audience like actual adults, not like stupid little man children who don't know how to play games. And most developers now are targeted towards special little children. The way these games have so many hand-holding mechanics, you know, these developers respect the player's intelligence. So just understand that there will be room for exploration and doing your own thing at your own pace. So that's pretty cool. The animation here, like I said, is just super nice. The one thing I do have to say, which I don't like about this, is you don't actually have control over your cat and your actions in all aspects. For example, when you're jumping around, you don't actually have to control the jump, and you basically just press the button and it will automatically jump up to a ledge. You know, and I hate that kind of stuff. You know, that's almost as bad as quick time events in my opinion, and it just basically takes away agency from what you're actually doing, and it takes away all the risk. You know, if you actually can fall off and hurt yourself, that's far more rewarding than having an invisible wall where you can't ever fall off, you know, a top of a building or a side of a cliff or something like that. Having these fake interactions like with jumping, to me, it just completely sucks, and I really did not enjoy that part of it. In this Stray game review, okay, I am going to be absolutely honest. I always try and do that with all of my game reviews. I'm not like the shills at IGN. I don't just say everything's amazing when it's actual trash just so they can make more money by, you know, advertising and marketing it, okay? I mean, the gaming industry has just become so corrupt. You can't actually trust many people these days when they say, ooh, this game's good, or this game is absolute dog shit. We just need to have higher standards when it comes to games, and this will be interesting, this will be creative, but I do have to say, it's not going to be absolutely groundbreaking. Everyone's expecting this to be Game of the Year for some reason, I don't know why. It does look like a good game, and from the small amount that I have played, it is great in its fluidity and the way that you do natural exploration, and just the small interactions with all of these different characters, the robots, and the actual city itself is just nice. In Stray, you will have a drone companion, which will basically allow you to interact with the world and its robots, which is such a cool idea. And there is some kind of combat, I guess you could say, with the drone, but it doesn't exactly have a combat system. But what it does have is some elements of stealth, which I think is pretty cool. And we need to see more stealth in video games and actual fresh mechanics. I have no idea how much it will actually try and innovate with its stealth mechanics, but we do have some stealth in this game, so that's always a good thing. I just hope they actually try and do something unique with it. You know, maybe having a constant threat which will change up the gameplay. A cool idea I think would be is having a constant threat where basically you're being pursued or you're being chased by something. Having this constant threat will basically alter the gameplay and alter the environment around you. Stuff like that, like we saw in Bowser's Fury. That adds a whole new depth to the gameplay, and we just need to see something fresh and interesting with its, you know, stealth mechanics where you have to avoid like a big threat. But so far, what I've seen is it's smaller enemies that you either have to run away from or that you can actually fight off in some regard with your drone little buddy. The thing that is special about this game that I felt is the atmosphere and the interesting world space, and in some regards the story, because it is a mysterious world and you're trying to figure out what exactly is going wrong with the city and what is happening and what happened to humanity. And like I said, it's coming from the same developers as the Outer Wilds, so you know there's going to be some kind of weird and intriguing mystery and a good story behind this, so I'm excited to see that. So all in all, I do think this is a good game and it's worth keeping on your radar. Wait for the full reviews and check back. Please wait for the full reviews, not just early access reviews, and basically don't just buy it straight away. You know, never pre-order a game. Just wait for a sale or wait to see if it's actually worth buying by trusted reviewers, not shills like these massive outlets, okay? But so far, I do think this looks promising, and I do think Stray is a good game. If we are going to save the industry, we need more ideas like this that are creative before it becomes completely corrupt. and developers just become so greedy and they just completely abuse the consumers, and they will just buy whatever they throw and give them. Mamma mia, that bitch of Princess Peach gave me an STD again. Oh no, Luigi, it's just so sad news. Princess Peach, she's dying of AIDS. Oh, mamma mia. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go stick my head in a furnace, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.